Okay, so in this video, I'm actually going to share one of the tricks that I use within Microsoft Teams to really kind of help me build out training videos for different community sites or different sites within the organization. And if you master this trick, it can save your organization a ton of money because now you can use Teams to replace Camtasia. Let's get started. So one of the things that's always asked is, how can you create training videos or screen recordings if you do not have Camtasia? We understand Camtasia is probably from the ground up best of breed for this type of scenario, but the pricing on the licensing it's not scalable for large organizations. Because you have Microsoft 365, you actually probably already have a tool that would just fit this need. So let's take a look at this Power App Community tool. So this is a scenario where an organization has Power Apps. They're trying to create a resource site for all the app makers creating Power Apps can have a single spot to go to. Here they can consume webinars or trainings that are up and coming. They have different tips and tricks. They may even have upcoming seminars hosted by Microsoft or anyone else in the community, as well as a gain of other resources really meant for app makers. One of the key pieces that they have are these on-demand trainings. And we know that Microsoft provided training is probably one of the best, but in certain scenarios, you have governance, compliance, and other regulatory frameworks that these app makers must live within, as well as some of the tips and tricks that what other app makers in the same organization are doing, they can share and provide that type of resource or capability for other colleagues in the organization. So how would you create one of these videos if you are trying to share a tip or trick or like a how-to video? So the best thing to do, and you actually have a tool at your disposal, and that's going to be Microsoft Teams. So the way that you'll pull this off in Teams is that you will go to the calendar, go to Meet Now, as if you're going to create a meeting, an instant meeting with another person. Give it a title. I would recommend using the title that you want your video to be. Once you have your title, go ahead and click Start Meeting. Now that the meeting is started, you want to share your screen. And now that you have your screen shared, you want to go ahead and select Start Recording. Now, what it's going to do is going to record your keystrokes, very similar to as if you were recording the meeting. You're using that feature to record your screen. You will walk through the process of whatever the content is for that particular meeting. And then once you complete that process, you go back to Teams, click Stop Recording, and then leave the meeting. Now, what that's going to do, that's going to actually drop your recording very similar to where all your other meeting recordings would be within your chat module. You just go ahead and locate that meeting within your chat module, click on the ellipse, and then click and open. Now, if you're configured to use the modern stream to where videos and recordings are now saved to your OneDrive, this is where this recording is saved. Now, what we do not want to do is download that recording, waste bandwidth to bring it local, just to re-upload it in a different location. So once you're in the cloud, you stay in the cloud. That's my thought process. So in order to move this file from one cloud location to the other cloud location without wasting bandwidth on your current network, just hit the copy to, locate the site to where you want to copy it to, find the folder to where it should land, and then copy that video. Once the copy process completes, you can now go to the site where as the destination, locate that video file. Now click the ellipse and click on Details, which is the last option. Once the detail pane opens, at the very bottom on the detail panel, you will find the path icon, or you will find the path. Click on the copy icon. That's going to copy your path, and now you're primed and ready to save that link to that file in the designated area on your home page. So here I am in the home page. I want to update this link 3 placeholder with the actual link to the video file that we just created using Microsoft Teams. So in order to do that, I would just edit this page. And in my scenario, I'm going to go ahead and edit this particular link on this quick links web part. Use the from link option for linking this video. Give it a meaningful name. And then simply republish. Now for my end users, those who are coming to this Power Apps community site to consume these training videos, they just simply click on the link and the video will automatically start playing for them automatically. And as you can see here, because we leverage all the naming conventions based on, and as you can see here, naming that meeting title is automatically embedded in my video, which makes it a much better experience as my end users consume this video. Again, you have the tools at your disposal. The Microsoft 365 Cloud is feature-packed with tools and capabilities. These are tips and tricks to where you can leverage these tools and capabilities and minimize the additional licensing costs you have to do with other third parties.